Shemai GTA chums, we have the brand new Bottom Dollar Bail Enforcement business out, and this is the Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC. We're going to show you the whole thing right now. And as you can tell, you have a bit of trouble getting in the building in the first place, so it's still got its glitches. Now, first off, this building has the offices ahead of us, and I'm going to show you the entire building, but first I'm going to show you how much it costs. So if we go to the Maze Bank and enter the site, you can see these handcuffed shaped buildings are what we have on offer, 2 million down there, and any of these in the city, 2.3. I bought this one for 2.6 million. You can get one up north in Paleto Bay for 1.65 million, which is rubbish really. And if you want to buy it, you can do the style nonsense. I wouldn't bother with that. Agents, you can get them for 750 grand each. I wouldn't bother. Personal quarters, yeah, you can get that. A gun locker, all that kind of business. Armour plating for your van, you can buy. Oh, I've already bought that. Why do I want to buy it again? And that's where you purchase it all. And once you come into your offices, you can also go down below and have a look at your van. Now, part of this, it's basically becoming Dog the Bounty Hunter. So our bounty hunting van is down here, and we can actually modify it here. Bear in mind, it's got bullet resistant tyres on already, so you don't need to worry about modifications, because all it's got is colours and armour plating. Now, it comes like this. Add the armour plating for I think 100 odd grand, 190 odd grand. It's not expensive, but also I'm not even sure you even need it, because I've never needed it. You've got storage for 2 cars, and you're better off coming in that door there, because it seems that there's a glitch on the standard door. Don't worry about it. You don't need to be in a crew session or anything, or there's nothing about that. That's the exit that I'm going to go down. So in here you have the office. So first off, you've got the lady over there is Jeanette. She's a nice lady. She will talk to you a lot, as all the characters do, but she's less annoying than most of them. This guy, I don't know his name, it could be Bruce, and we'll send him on a bail enforcement job right now, and he'll make us about 8 grand. He doesn't make us a lot of money on that. So that's the guy that costs 750 grand. You'll have 2 of them sat opposite each other. If you pay 1.5 million, they're not really worth it. Here's the jail where you can keep a load of, seems to be ladies for some reason at the moment, but we'll see on our computer to see what that's all about. So we'll have the cut screens and all that. Psychological damage. We also have some snacks to grab here, so you can snack up, and you can also have some booze over there. And this is our management position, where we can log onto the computer. We're going to go CEO for this one, and we'll see what kind of bounties there are out there. Now with the bounties, this one will come up. This is the red bounty is your main one. You can only have this once per day. There's a new one every day, every 24-hour period in the world, not in the game. So it's not a lot. It doesn't pay. You'll notice these do not pay a lot of money for these bounties. The blue ones, they'll recycle, I think, every hour or something. They'll refresh, so you can do them forever, because they do take a long time for what is a high 30s of grand, or 40 grand if you're lucky. So we'll go through those now.
Alright, that one's a weird one.
So we'll cut off Janine's voice there, because she does go on a little bit. This mission is basically a mission, so you'll be able to invite up to 3 other chums into the mission to go ahead and do it. The others are not like this at all with regards to setup, but they are a similar kind of theme. The idea being where you drive your van out to this place. So in this case, we're driving out to the morgue, and we're going to go and take a picture of her dead corpse, but not after killing some random people, which is a bit of an odd way of doing it. So here we are at the morgue, and we're just going to headshot them with snipers, and then that's the job done. I did enjoy it. I thought there was a pretty good good ambience to the missions, and it's always nice. And always check around the corners to make sure there's no corpses there. But the real corpse is in the little safe there, little body safe. So we're just checking to see if she's the same lady, and they look the same, don't they? That'll do. Job done. It is the same lady. Let's not bother with it. But basically, you take a picture and then you send it off to your chum. There we go. As Janine will tell you at every point what you need to do, so you don't need to worry about that. And you kill some more people on the way out. That's a nice way. That one exploded, and then you're off again. So Janine, the office It's basically the multi-car garage, and you just go in stealth mode until eventually you let the alarms off by accident. I think that's the method that you do it. When you're doing this as well, you can get some additional loot as well, just like in KO Perico, but worse because of the payments, which is not particularly great, as I'll show you at the end. So here's the additional loot. It's the painting. I have to find a satchel first. And there we go. We just chop it out. Exactly the same as KO Perico. So in a way, they've done it Tesco value. They've got KO Perico paintings, and they've set up the multi-car, the office garage, as a place to attack, which is fair enough. You know, they're saving money, aren't they, on not building new stuff. We basically carry on until we get to the lift, which will take us to the roof, where we've got to shoot more guys, and the helicopters as well. You've got to blow up the helicopters before it brings in reinforcements, so don't worry about that. She's not on the helicopter yet, but she is hanging up upstairs. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to shoot her. We're not going to kill her, but what you need to do is focus on her hand and just shoot her hand. You could use a taser, that might be safer when she's reloading, so shoot the hand. There we go. Once she's down, she'll be amenable to being basically locked up and put in the back of your van, and then you take her back, and that's the end of the story. So it's more involved, but it is probably worth it for the money. The other missions, less so, you make less money, but that's the story of all of it. There's the take. £5 for that extra painting. So that's the beginning of our Lady Dungeon collection. With the second mission, the second bounty, this one, because it's one of the low value ones, occurs in free mode, so anybody can grief you on the route, and it takes us way up north, and for 38 grand it's a hell of a distance to be driving, so that's a bit of a disappointment unless you enjoy driving this van, which in fairness isn't too bad, because it's a pretty quick burrito van, and not as slow as it looks. But here we are at a biker gang place, and we're going to biker gangbang them and sort them out with the shotgun, of course, which is always best for this kind of environment, and for sorting out those greasy motorbikers who need sorting out quite severely with a bit of eradication there. And then afterwards, I struggled to find. Basically, you've got to find 3 power outlets and destroy them in order for the roller door to open, because we know that's how power works. If you shoot the box, it makes the electric work. But yeah, I got a bit frustrated at that bit. But we did get there in the end, and we're using the sweeper shotgun again. But I switched to the rifle once I get to the target, because you do not want to shoot them because it'll earn you less money, basically. So again, it's quite a long distance, but I shot a hand just about. I didn't know that chum was there. He shotgunned me, but I was okay. You can die unlimited times as well. So remember, with the missions, you have a certain amount of lives. So I suppose that's it, really. It's all pretty similar, but there is a bit of difference to each one. So if you like playing Dog the Bounty Hunter, or just want new missions and enjoy putting NPCs in dungeons, and you have the cash for it, of course, then it's worth it. But as a moneymaker, not really. The agency pays much better for this type of short mission, and then there's the auto shop missions too, but Janine is much easier to listen to, in fairness. So if you do go for it, I wouldn't go for all the upgrades initially, just check it out to see if you're going to do it regularly, basically. There is some variety to the missions, but I can see how it can get quite repetitive, so bear that in mind before parting with the cash. So this is how Rockstar are pitching their mission styling for GTA 6. One big payout per day. It's just a shame the payout is so low, and as we drop off this varmint, you'll see that the payout for processing the previous 129 grand finally comes in. Yep, there's a delay with payments too. Hopefully this has been helpful though, so have a great day if you are playing GTA.